know, this is my childhood. This is where I grew up. My parents came home one day when we lived in Brooklyn and was like, we're moving to Jersey. And they loaded up the car and they brought us here. And this is a lot of memories. My brother was my best friend. We played in the front, we played in our backyard, and it's just a lot of memories happened here. This was the staple of my childhood. This is where my dreams started. This is where a lot of stuff, this was the foundation of who Karen Civil is. This is like my childhood. This is where all the fun happened and where you used your imagination and just enjoyed life. A few years ago, my niece was probably like 3, and I used to take her here just so she can enjoy this park the way I did. It's crazy, my childhood dreams were so small. It was things of, I wanted to be liked. I wanted to fit in with the cool kids. I wanted to just hang out and do what they were doing. I think it was eventually around high school I realized, like, Karen, your focus and your goal in life is other people, and it's not yourself. So it took me a couple of years to get that, but it's unfortunate, but everything is a learning lesson. This is my high school, this is where I went. This is where it all started. This is where I was late to every day. This is where I like started to find myself, and I just got to be so different, and there was so many programs available to me. My fondest memory was Coach Moore. He was the football coach, and I absolutely loved him. He made me like his assistant, and I used to hang with him. So technically I got to cut class, and I got to be a part of the football team. He was the best. I was just the only girl who was down with the squad. So he got me some cool points. What I tell the dreamers of Elizabeth High School is to understand I was in that same place you were in. Life is so much bigger and better than this. And once you step outside of that comfort zone, anything is possible. It was such an incredible journey working with Flex, because he taught me patience, he taught me understanding, he told me everything takes time and not to be complacent and to try. And I learned so much from him that I took the things there and instilled them into my life and into my work, into a lot of things. So when I got the opportunity to work with Dipset, everything I learned from Flex and all the things I realized about myself growing up from my environment and where I'm from and just becoming a hustler, I put all that to work, and I was determined, and yeah, it was pretty much determination for me. You know, my mantra for everything I do is entertainment the civil way, and that's just the way that I continue to live. You know, I let my last name speak for myself and determine how I'm going to be. I'm all about peace, I'm all about love, I'm all about doing things in my way. So, yeah. It's just being civil, being Karen Civil.
The best thing about growing up over here as a kid is that this is Big Hood. You know, he's the king of this, he's the king of all this. Big lived down here in the middle of the block. So when I say we was that close, it really was like 30 seconds away or whatever. This was Big crib right here. So you see, this is 226 St. James. I was 133 St. James, so it was that close, but that's where Big was at.